guys, welcome back to my channel. As many of you know, it has been a while. I uploaded my last video on October 20th, Lies! I uploaded my last video on October 3rd, 2020, and then but I wanted to come back and let you guys know what has been going on with me. I also wanted to give you guys some tips on how to avoid some of the mistakes that I have made thus far, things that a lot of YouTubers don't tell you. Before we get into it, please hit that subscribe button and ding the bell. Also like this video, it helps me out a lot, and let's get to it. The biggest thing I learned when I first started my YouTube channel is how much time it takes to do everything. Plan a video, edit the video, shoot the video, not in that order, do your keyword research, and post the thing. I'm cold. I spent weeks watching YouTubers that I admire talk about how they post once a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. And I truly thought that that was an attainable goal for myself. A video a week. I could totally do that. The thing about these professional YouTubers is that this is their full-time job. This is all they do. Yes, they have brand deals, and yes, they do affiliate marketing, but all of that income comes from generating YouTube videos. I, on the other hand, still work my day jobs. I'm a singer and an actor. I teach with VIP Kid. I have an office job. I own 2 rental properties that I manage, and now I have a monetized YouTube channel. It's a lot of work, even on a normal week. So to add on top of that, having to shoot, edit, and post 1 video a week, it became really difficult really fast. The second video I ever made was about VIP Kid, and I was so proud of that video. I had 30 minutes of footage to work with. I was really excited to add all these different elements, and I truly thought I would be able to edit it and post it within the same week. That did not happen. That video took me almost 3 weeks to edit. And according to the content calendar I had made for myself, I was 3 weeks late posting it. So even though I was super proud of the video when it came out, I was already disappointed in myself for missing my deadline by so much time. And when you're constantly disappointed in yourself for missing your own deadlines, it's not the greatest mindset to go into when you're trying to plan other videos. Now it's funny, some YouTubers think that it takes more time to plan and shoot videos and less time to edit. I'm exactly the opposite. I love planning and shooting my videos. I like editing too, but it takes forever. It was such a huge learning curve to edit my videos in a competitive and artistic way. And then on top of it, learning how to make graphics in Canva, learning how to use TubeBuddy properly, even adding in music from Epidemic Sound. It was a huge learning curve. So for me, the goal of posting 1 video a week just wasn't happening, and I was constantly feeling disappointed every time I went to plan a new video because I already felt so behind from my other videos. I'm pretty hard on myself. It's not a good habit, but it is what it is. This constant feeling of disappointment ended up really taking a toll on my inspiration to make videos. I made my first video about recovering from COVID-19, and it was a subject that I was really passionate about, and it really served me well. That video hit 1 million views last month. But what YouTubers won't tell you is when you start making videos, you start watching more videos, and it's really easy to get seduced by the idea that there are certain videos that people will watch and certain videos that people won't watch. There are so many YouTubers who have made videos about winning video ideas. Here are 10 great video ideas to get you amazing views. But I definitely started feeling like my video ideas weren't good enough. People on Instagram sometimes call this post paralysis, where they start comparing their content to other people's, and they end up with this idea that their content's not good enough, so they don't post. It's really easy to be tempted to do what everyone else is doing, so that you don't stand out in a weird way. Also, it's really tempting to ride the wave of something. If one kind of video is really popular right now, make that kind of video. Makes sense. But for me, I can't make a good video unless it's something that I'm truly inspired by. As an example, I got the idea to make my COVID video after I recovered and I started looking on YouTube for other people's experiences to see how they related to mine. And all I could find were news stories or videos from influencers who were basically just saying, "I got COVID, guys. I don't feel well." I didn't find those helpful, so I thought I would make a video talking in specifics about my experience. And it turned out there were a lot of people who were hungry for that kind of information. And I felt really helpful. I need to make videos where I feel helpful, guys. Otherwise, what am I doing here? So as I kept making videos, I started playing around with a few different things. I made an unboxing video. I wanted to make a video about using the new iOS 14 to customize my apps. And I truly did enjoy making those kinds of videos. I think that when you're first starting out, you need to play around to see what you like and to see what inspires you to make more videos. But another thing that YouTubers often won't tell you is that I found it taking over my life in a way that I really didn't enjoy. It felt like every new experience I was going through needed to be a video idea. I would find myself walking the dog and being like, what kind of vlog could I do today? Maybe I should post my workout routines. Maybe I should post my breakfast. Maybe I should post my vocal warm-ups. Maybe I should post about that weird thing that happened today. And it just started taking over throughout my day. Listen, YouTube is great and making money on YouTube is awesome. But when your whole life becomes about making videos, it can really take a toll on your mental health. And I decided to take a break before that started happening to me because I really started to feel overwhelmed and I had no way to get out of it. And let's face it, we all know that most YouTubers go through real life stuff. And oftentimes they're going through it while they're posting videos where everything seems like it's fine. And if you can do that, I actually think that's a really good life skill of pushing forward and keeping yourself going towards your goals even though you're going through something. For me, I just couldn't. It felt so disingenuous and I was so not having fun that I just decided to stop. This fall, some things happened in my personal life and I was barely texting or calling anyone. But I'm gonna post videos on YouTube pretending I'm totally fine. That's just not my style. And then add on to all those feelings that when you put yourself out there on YouTube, you're gonna open yourself up to a certain level of judgment. I was ready for it, but I wasn't ready for exactly where it would come from and how bad it would be. As I mentioned, I'm a singer and an actor. I've been auditioning professionally for 10 years. I have a very thick skin when it comes to feedback. Very thick skin. But for some reason, YouTube's a bit different because it's you. It's your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions, your face, your hair. And the internet is a really safe space for people who just feel like being nasty. You would never scream out to someone on the street that they look ugly, but it's so easy to post something on somebody's YouTube channel, calling them just that. So the judgment from strangers is definitely something that I had to get used to. I found it funny at first, and then it became something else. So I stopped reading comments for a while. And that is one way to deal with it. The other source of judgment was something I was not expecting, which is from people that I know, and maybe people who think they know me. Whether it's old friends, old colleagues, old classmates, there's a certain kind of person whose feedback is going to be, who does she think she is anyway? Starting a YouTube channel. And if you have a video that's very, very popular, it's going to be seen by a lot of people who already know you. Even my husband's ex-wife decided to weigh in. Hi, thanks for watching. So with those feelings of disappointment on top of low inspiration, the added judgment from people I knew became a little too much to deal with. So I took a break. And I feel like I'm ready to share what I've learned. The biggest tip I can give you for avoiding a lot of these feelings and mistakes is to create achievable goals for yourself. I'm a big fan of self-care, and I think that there's a certain type of person who is always going to set goals for themselves that they know they cannot possibly achieve because for some reason they really enjoy punishing themselves. I have a tendency to be that kind of person. So for me, posting a video once a week with all of my other jobs is not a realistic goal. Right now, I'm working with the goal of posting a video every other week, and if I miss that goal every once in a while, I'm going to be kind to myself. My second tip is only make videos that you want to make. If watching other people's YouTube videos gives you inspiration to make your own videos, go for it. If you're the kind of person who is so tempted to compare yourself to other people at every turn, my advice would be don't watch so many. Really sit with yourself and decide what kind of information do I have that I think could be useful to other people. That's where you start. And if you have nothing that week, I think it's better to not post than to post something that you're not proud of and you're not passionate about. That's just my advice. The next thing I'd advise is insert compassion where you start feeling hurt. If someone posts something not so nice on one of your videos, think about what that person must be going through that makes them need to reach out to you to be mean. They're probably not having a very good day or a very good week or a very good year. And for some reason, it makes them feel better to lash out at you. If you try and be compassionate towards that person, you will find yourself far less hurt. Giving back generously when someone is not generous with you is the best way to stop the cycle and to pay it forward. And the last thing I will say is take a break when you need one. There are so many YouTubers who post compulsively, no matter what. And while I agree with that as a business decision, as a mental health decision, I'm not into it. If you don't have it in you to post something this week and it's gonna take away from your enjoyment of life, don't do it. Post 2 videos next week. Take a break. YouTube will always be here. We are compulsive beings. We go for things 100% without stopping. But sometimes stopping and taking stock of what you really want and need and feel is important for growth. And that's what I did. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and being patient with me and waiting for me to start posting videos again. I am really gonna try to post a video every other week, so stay tuned for that, and happy to be back. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, ding the bell. All of it helps to support me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Tony!